All right, welcome into our broadcast. I'm Ryan Turner, joined by Mike Despain here. We're representing KSL Sports and TeamHive.live, powered by Stentracom today, Mike. We're going to have this 3A championship match between the Morgan Trojans and the Ogden Tigers. Beautiful day for soccer out there, Mike.
Yeah, I'm excited about the game. These two teams have met previously in the year. They're in the same region. And
they know each other really well, right?
They know each other really well, and obviously from previous seasons. But Ogden got the best of Morgan those two games. I think it was 4-1 and 5-1 in those two meetings. But it is hard to beat a team 3 times.
For sure it is. But even going back a little further, Ogden has the advantage that they beat them last year in the playoffs as well.
Right.
Took the Trojans out, so Trojans want a little bit of a payback for that. And then, obviously, the time before that. So, Trojans looking to get some revenge here in this game. Ogden looked really good against Juan Diego in the semifinal. Mm-hmm. They won that game 9-1. So, had a lot of goals scored, had a lot of players involved. Trojans beat the number 1 seed, Canyon View, 3-0.
Started out hot that game. 25 seconds into the game.
25 seconds. Scored a goal super quick.
Yeah.
Nice opportunity for them. And then once they finally got Canyon View down, they didn't really keep their foot on the gas, but just did enough to still keep a clean sheet and go through for that win.
Yeah.
Ogden in the tournament hasn't given up very many goals, but Morgan has given up 0 in the tournament. But Ogden has scored a lot more as well.
Well, Ogden scored 24 goals, and they've had 1 goal scored against them, and Morgan 18 with no goals scored against them in the tournament.
This is a great matchup between a couple of powerhouses. Ogden is 18-2 on the year. The Morgan Trojans 14-4 on the year. 2 of those losses coming to Ogden.
Yep.
You heard the starters there for Ogden and for Morgan, and we'll play some soccer. Here we go. Ogden finds Ruth Larson out there on the outside. Miller will concede the throw-in. Off of Ogden, it'll be a throw for the Trojans.
You know, Ryan, Ogden has that quick attack, a lot of one-touch passes up the field. What does Morgan have to do to maybe stop Ogden on their attack?
I think one of the keys in my mind for them, for Morgan, is not giving up space like this and opportunities. And Maya Turner, just like that, needs to be prepared to come off of her line and shorten up that field for Ogden. They play a lot of through balls. They'll do this triangle passing here on the sides, trying to get a run from one of their defensive backs forward and give it across. So they're super good at that. They did that well against Juan Diego. And Morgan's just not give up those opportunities. Here's a shot. Lacey Paul from outside thinking, why not, right?
Yeah,
I mean, if you have a chance, let's test that keeper if we can put it on frame. Ogden's really good at those one-touch passes, Mike, and they do play a great give-and-go game. And they create a lot of pressure on the defense and get a lot of opportunities because their passes are so quick and crisp. So,
well, one thing I've noticed, they move really well without the ball and get to that space where they need to be.
Yeah, all the time as a coach, you're hearing a coach probably tell you, make that run, make that run.
Right.
Ogden does that well. They make a lot of runs without the ball and create a lot of openings. And it's not that the Trojans can't do that either, right? I mean, the Trojans definitely, their leading goal scorer on the year, Lacey Paul, has had quite a few opportunities and finished a lot of opportunities and created a lot of assists for the Trojans too. So hopefully they can get some counterattacks here maybe and catch Ogden off guard a little bit. We're going to have our first corner of the day. It's already touched. That's in play. Ball in. It's going to go long, and it's going to go out for a throw-in.
You know, a couple players to watch for Ogden. Obviously, number 8, Kate Pulley there at the center forward position or striker position. She has 18 goals on the year and 7 assists. And then right next to her is Ruth Larson with 20 goals and 13 assists on this right side.
Yeah, both complement each other really well. Poley holds the ball up and gives them time all the time to push that attack up. Super valuable weapon to have.
Well, and you can't forget Nevaeh Peregrina.
Oh, no, you cannot forget her. Morgan's going to win a corner right there, Mike.
Yeah, first corner for them. Yeah, Nevaeh with 27 goals on the season. That doesn't count the last two she made.
She has 29 now.
29 and 18 assists.
This will be the first corner for Morgan in the game. This was where Morgan was dangerous against Canyon View the other day on these corner kicks, Mike. Looking for Ashla Noss there.
Great ball placement there.
Just over her head. Emma Toon gets a head on it, but Ogden will clear. Held in here by the Trojans. Oh, great
There's
ball out into space to Gray. She'll bring the ball up. Look for some help, some teammates. Ashla Noss stops the first cross up top to Peregrina. And a save by Maya Turner. Cleared by Emma Toon. Wow, great shot there by Nevaeh. Turner all over it though, Mike.
Yeah. A great shot by Nevaeh.
It was a great look for her, right outside the box. She took it and ripped it, and it was a great shot, but Turner up to the task. Another ball played in, but that'll go long for a goal kick.
You know, we talked a little bit about some of the players to watch for Ogden. Let's talk a little about a few of the players to watch for Morgan. Obviously, you got Lacey Paul with 27 goals as well. She, well, 28 now, and 16 assists, excuse me.
Who else, Mike?
We got Cadence Wardell, number 52, a senior, 16 goals and 14 assists. And, of course, Macy Burton, 12 goals and 12 assists. Actually, 13. She had a goal last game as well.
Throw there for the Trojans. Trojans don't go super deep, Mike, so that could be one thing that we want to watch here. Ogden seems like they had quite a few subs come off the bench against that game against Juan Diego the other night. Mm-hmm. Trojans usually play about 14 deep and have a couple of freshman starters for them. So.
Yeah. And that's something to watch. In the two previous games that Morgan's played Ogden, it was within a goal in the first half, and then in the second half, that's where Ogden pulled away. And like you say, maybe the Trojans were a little bit tired. And
another shot from distance that will go harmlessly past the goal. Turner for a goal kick here. Looked to play quick, and then Bully was all over that. She was just waiting for it. Thomas here trying to head that for the Trojans. It will go to Larson. Good little give and go there, but it will go out of bounds. Trojan throw. That ball never came in bounds, so that'll go back up to the spot that it was actually thrown.
Yeah, it goes. I think it. He's bringing it.
It'll go. Yeah, it'll go right where Morgan had the throw in, rather than where it ended up. Pulley with a nice pass to Peregrina there. She looks to have some great footwork and make a move.
Nice shot.
Just over the top crossbar. Good defense there by Miller to contain her and force her into a quicker shot than she wanted.
Yeah, I like what Miller did. She just stayed in front of her. And that's what you got to do. You got to keep that body between her and the goal.
The one thing about that, though, with Nevaeh is you can't give her too much ground, and you can only give ground for so long because she does have a leg. She does. She can make it from distance for sure, so you don't want to back all the way into your own box. In fact, that goal that she made here last year against the Trojans was an unbelievable shot. Here's a good ball up the right-hand side.
It was saved.
Charlton tracked that down. It'll be a throw for Morgan.
Looks like Macy Burton will take the throw in for Morgan. Those pink shoes. Boots.
Yep, you got to say the right thing. You got to say boots.
They're pink boots. Looking for somebody to throw to.
Yeah, not a lot of movement here right now for the Trojans, but they do throw towards the end line. Oh, a touch there. Kept it in. Good job by Wardell to save that and give an opportunity to the Trojans, but it's picked up by Blackford for Ogden. She'll just distribute it out. Little errant pass there, and it's going to be won by the Trojans, and we're going to get a free kick here on a little bit of a late challenge there by the Tigers. Howard came in and just clipped her, and the referee will award the free kick.
You know, this is...
Yeah, Lacey Paul has usually been taking the corners.
I was just going to say that,
but they're going to send Macy Burton out there to send this one in.
See if Morgan can capitalize on this set piece here.
I think they want Lacey's goal-scoring potential here. Went near pole there for Macy, but it's going to go wide and be a goal kick for the Tigers. I would have liked to have seen that played towards the back pole, Mike. Give yourself a chance, right? Maybe try to catch the keeper napping and not paying attention, go near pole, but if you go far pole, it could have a chance itself, but it gives your players a lot of chance to get up there and make something happen.
I like what Morgan's doing here. They're pressing the ball off the goal kick, and it went out of bounds on Ogden and a Morgan throw here, so...
That's maybe one of the differences I've seen so far is Ogden looked phenomenal against Juan Diego, but maybe they just don't have as much time as what Juan Diego was allowing. The Trojans are taking some of that time away. Tune here on defense against Poley. She tracks back and finds Ruth Larson. Stolen away there by the Trojans.
Nice steal there by Thomas.
But Howard's going to keep it in, sends the ball in.
Ooh.
Good opportunity looking for Gray there on the left-hand side coming into the middle. It's going to go out for a goal kick, though.
Yeah, you got to watch out for Gray. She's got 15 goals on the season, as we mentioned.
She's super quick.
I think she's a little sneaky.
Right? You kind of lose her on that. She plays on that far side a lot. Oh, here's a steal and a shot.
Nice
Turner
save.
Again with the save.
That's her second save.
Turner with a good kick out. Thomas will possess it here for the Trojans.
Nice patience
Or
there.
Nas. Oh, got to go to the ball.
Yep.
Gray comes back and disrupts that and wins it back for the Tigers. Kendall here on this ball. We'll look to play it back. Turner up to Nas. Oh, here's a through ball by Ashlyn Nas. Callista there, though, to knock it out for the Tigers and thwart that opportunity.
I like the idea there by Morgan.
Fans wanted a foul there on Morgan, but ref says nope. Morgan throw.
So on the season, Ryan, these two teams come out pretty hot. They're averaging
a little over 3 goals in the first half, right?
3 goals apiece in the first half. So a little bit different game for both of them.
I think it's going to be a battle all day, Mike, but here might be an opportunity for the Tigers. Larson will send it over. That's one other difference I've seen so far, Mike, in this contest so far is Ogden's not worked it in like they were against Juan Diego. They had a lot of easy opportunities where it was one-on-one with the keep, or in the 6-yard box. Now they're shooting from distance a little bit here, so that's a good sign for the Trojans. Larson and Pulley look to do the give and go here.
They work well together.
Pulley will pull it back. Looking again for Larson. Oh, and Nevaeh with the
nutmeg.
But Kendall with a big step up there on defense and wins the ball back for the Trojans. Here's an opportunity to counter. Oh. Taken away by Howard.
Thomas was trying to get that pass up on this left side, but
Larson and Pulley just didn't connect there on that play. Trojans will clear it out. Wardell wins that, but stolen right back by the Tigers. Peregrina brings the ball up, looks over to Gray. Good stop there by Gray and pull back. Takes that shot. Another save for Turner.
Now see, if I was Morgan right now, I'd get my defense up as quick as I could, shorten that field up a little bit.
Right, just not give that space and apply a little pressure here,
right,
where the Tigers like to work out of the back and build up out of the back. A lot of times this is what starts their offensive attack. They like to bring it all the way from their goal and work that passing all the way up the field. Good move there by Kendall to win that ball, but it goes right to Larson. Plays the ball through. No one home, and Trojans will clear it.
You know, Toon's going to have her work cut out for her. Pulley's big and strong and uses her body well. Toon doing a great job thus far, but something to watch as the game goes on.
Looks like a little man marking there, too, by the Trojans.
Right.
Toon hasn't left Pulley. I wouldn't leave her open either.
Yeah, I think she's going to stay right by her, shadow her all day.
Looks like Wilson has the ball out there on the left-hand side. She'll send it in. Nice header there by Toon to win that ball, but it goes right to Gray. Switch fields here by the Tigers.
Nice switch.
That's the other thing the Tigers do really well is when they switch that field. We'll have a foul there.
Yeah.
That'll be Howard's second foul on Peterson.
That was a good, Kendall came in and took that away. A hard little.
Yeah, big challenge there by Howard just late.
Yep.
Does not get the ball and hits her in that leg. Referee checking on her, make sure we'll have a timeout here for injury time. Clock will stop.
It looks like she's holding her head, Ryan.
I didn't see if her head hit the ground when she went to the ground, Mike, but that might be the case. Here we've got a replay. We'll look at this.
Saw the challenge.
Challenge definitely late. Oh, maybe an elbow right there as
on the back side.
Not intentional by Howard, but I think she might have caught her with that elbow as she went to run and turn.
Mm-hmm. Ryan, you know, coming here, a beautiful venue here at America First Field, where Real Salt Lake's plays. Do you think these girls get a little intimidated by this stadium, or do you think they don't care, they're just here to play soccer and win?
I think you certainly can, for sure, because you dream about playing in a place like this. However, both of these teams have been here multiple times.
That's true.
So even if you are here for the first time, like some of these freshmen for the Trojans, at least they have some experience to lean on from their teammates that they're going to tell them, hey, this is exciting, this is what it's like, this is what it's about, and you're going to love it, right?
Yep.
I mean, I'm sure any kid in Utah that plays soccer dreams about one day playing on this field. So this is a literally a dream come true for both of these teams.
I would have loved something like this when I was a kid.
Well, you wouldn't have made it here, Mike.
Probably not.
I never made it here either. Noss has the ball. Looking for Jones on the outside. Finds her, but challenge there by Wardell. Doesn't win that ball, but Peregrina picks it up in the middle for the Tigers. Looks upside to the right side to Larson.
Her and Pulley are going to play that two-man game.
Pulley looking to cross this in. Oh, great cross by Pulley. Luckily there, Burton on the defense for the Trojans clears that cross away.
Yeah, good position by the defense on that cross.
I was surprised Pulley could get that from that angle. She cut it back pretty good on that cross. Larson looking for a cross here. Oh, great through ball by Larson, but missed there by the Tigers. Looks like Gray just missed that ball.
Yeah, that was a nice cross there on the ground. Just nobody there for Ogden.
Well, just played it back, cut it right back to the six-yard box, and let a teammate run onto it, right? I mean, smart play by Larson.
Here's another.
Saved there by Capri Charlton, so they do not concede the corner, but a throw in.
Quick throw.
Shot from outside.
Oh, nice grab there by Turner.
Turner with another save. That was I thought maybe coming a little too hard at that ball. I thought it had a chance to get over her head, but she extends those arms and makes a great grab. Right there, Mike. We had 5 Ogden players and only 2 Trojans. I wish Jones would have maybe held that up a little bit and waited for some teammates, but now you got the counterattack coming by the Tigers. Good block there on that attempted cross by Toon, but that will go out for a corner for Ogden. This will be their second of the day. Play the short ball and play the two-man game here. Grace sends it in, back pole. It'll be wide. A couple of good opportunities there for Ogden against Morgan, Mike,
right.
But luckily for the Trojans, no players running onto those balls.
Lily Evans, a freshman, will be checking in for the Lady Trojans.
Thomas will check out. Checks in the game and gets some action right away. Jones with a nice ball there to the outside. Has a chance, but safely picked up there by Blackford.
Smart by Reagan Wilson there just to walk that ball back to her keeper, Blackford.
Didn't see who that was on the right-hand side for the Trojans, Mike. Did you catch who checked in there?
No, I'll find out.
Here she is right now. She has a great opportunity. Plays it back, but no one's there. Wardell wins the ball for the Trojans.
And we'll have a substitution for...
Still trying to see what her number is.
Ogden. 7? Nope.
It's not 7.
Man, I can't...
Noss over to Evans. She'll look up. Tries to send it inside to Jones, but won away by the Tigers. Number 21, Izzy Callista, checked in for the Tigers. She has the ball now. Plays the through ball to Pulley. Over to Larson. She's got space and time. Will play it across. Too far for Gray, but she does win it back. She'll play a ball in.
Nice header out.
Miller with the clear.
There's that man markup by
Toon, and Caden Swardell comes over to help. Ball bouncing in the box. Opportunity here for Ogden, but it's going to go out across the end line for a goal kick.
That might be number 6, Tabitha Palmer.
It's not Tabitha.
It's not? And it's got to be Brooklyn Allgaier.
I don't believe that's Brooklyn either.
Well, who is it?
As soon as she comes over here close, I'll tell you. It's number... I swear that's number 7, but I know that's not Caitlin Savage. Tigers working down the right-hand side. Larson has the ball, moves in, sends it right to the spot for Nevaeh. She tries to make a turn. Noss pokes it away, and play on, says the ref. Noss did get the ball.
I like
got a little play or two.
Yeah. I like it.
Ref says definitely not enough for a penalty. Ogden fans not happy with that decision. Oh, the offsides here? Nope.
No, yeah, he did call it.
I was going to say, it looked like Pulley was offsides. However,
yeah, he did call it.
The shot attempt does go wide, but it will be an offsides call. I was thinking the ref was on this side, and I couldn't see him.
Well, I did too. I went down and looked.
Some concrete box has us blocked from right there, that part of the field, but the ref is actually on the other side. Just got to lift my head up. Miller up to Wardell. Wadsworth and Howard both there for the Tigers. Miller plays a ball over the top, but won away by the Tigers. That's Callista. Pulley with an opportunity. Ball goes wide, but Gray will track it down. She sends it in. Looking for Pulley on the backside. She puts a head on it, but it's going to go wide.
Big collusion there between Pulley and two of the Morgan defenders.
I think that's maybe Thomas again, Mike, there for the Trojans, but she maybe just changed jerseys. Or no, is this Thomas coming in? She has a ponytail. Or is that Peterson? I think that's Peterson coming in.
Yeah.
And Buse checking in for the Tigers. She'll give Pulley a break.
And that puts Larson there in the middle.
They're going to put her up top now with Gray. Nice little triangle pass here for the Trojans, and then we'll play a long ball. Looking for Peterson up top. Ball will be out for a Trojan throw. Oh, look at that. Coach takes a... There's no timeouts in soccer, but he's going to take an opportunity to talk to his players. Smart.
Need some movement there by the Trojans on the throw-in.
It'll go back to Callista. She'll look to reset here for the Tigers. Nice little pass out to Wadsworth. She'll send a ball long. Looking for Gray with a great run there by Gray. She timed that well. Was on sides.
Just couldn't bring it down.
Be a goal kick. We'll have another substitution here for the Tigers. Nevaeh Peregrina will check out, and Gray will also check out. And number 15, Robinson checks in, and
Weston.
Was it Weston?
Yeah, number 26, Weston.
Here's a chance for the Tigers. Buse has it. Toon wins the ball, but still trapped there by about 4 or 5 Tigers. Burton will clear. Tigers will hold the ball in here. Try to go outside. Oh, a good turn there by Lacey Paul, but that pass was swallowed up by Callista. And Wardell will win it back.
Wardell's so good at that. It looked like a handball.
No call. Wadsworth tries to bring it down. Evans will have it. Burton with time here. Again playing the long ball, trying to find Paul. Good pressure there by Miller to win that ball back. Callista to Callista. I'm guessing they're sisters, right?
Yeah.
Through ball there, played by Callista. Turner off her line. This is going to be tight. Ooh.
Oof. You know, Larson deceivingly fast.
I don't know if it's deceiving. She's just fast.
This is where I think Morgan needs to keep that pressure up and shorten that
Nice
field.
head ball there by Noss. Sends it in, but harmlessly goes to Blackford.
Yeah.
Noss plays that ball back forward for the Trojans. Through ball here, too far. Looking for Jones on that run. Tigers love to play that ball outside and make those overlapping runs. They send their defensive backs up the field often. They make every team they play all 11 positions as defense.
That'll end up being... Oh, it's still in play.
Still in play.
Whoa!
It stopped right in the circle of the corner kick area. And Miller goes back to get it. She'll send that one long up to Jones. Howard will send it in the middle, but one away by Noss. Paul with a chance there. No call. Play on, says the ref. Getting pretty aggressive here, Mike.
It is.
And we've got another play on advantage. Buse here on the right. Looks for Larson. Great defense by Kendall.
Great defense by Kendall.
Stays home, keeps her ground, and wins the ball. Both fan sections getting a little excited, Mike.
Yeah.
This has been a toughly contested game so far. We're going to have a foul call there on Wadsworth.
She didn't like that.
She didn't like it. The Morgan fans love it. The Ogden fans hate it. I guess it was a good call.
Well, Macy had already gotten the ball out of there, and the momentum of Wadsworth just carried into.
It's not an intentional foul, but if you prevent the player from being able to play the ball, it's a foul. Larson looks for Buse, but just not on the same page there. Noss will win that. Jones will hit it off of Larson for a throw-in.
We got a whole
bunch of subs coming in, huh?
3 for the Trojans and 2 for Ogden.
So Lily Evans will go out, Peterson will go out, and Lacey Paul will go out. Looks like Capri Charlton comes in for the Trojans. Amy Thomas in. And number 2.
We don't have a 2 on our roster.
We don't have a 2 on our roster. We'll do some effort to find out exactly who that is. Buse here with the ball, plays it back. Good passing here by the Tigers. Get that give and go, and here's an opportunity. Carrying to the end line, too far, luckily.
Yep.
Miller was there on the defense if it did come through, but pretty close to a tough situation there for the Trojans. Nutmeg there by Wardell.
And another foul. That's the 4th foul by Ogden. Ryan, the Morgan defenders just content to stay back. They've got all that space up front and, not pushing up.
Well, Trojans have already gone deeper than what they did in the game against Canyon View, so I'm sure trying to conserve energy here by the Trojans. Some of these girls aren't going to leave the game, so
yeah, could be. I just feel like you're giving up a lot of space there and could support the offensive attack.
You for sure are, but the Ogden Tigers have made some great runs too.
Yep.
I just don't think you want to let them in behind you any more than you already have.
Right.
Is that Weston there with that ball over to Gray? Or it might have been Wilson. Another save there. Not a real powerful shot, but a save nonetheless for Turner.
So I've got 9 shots, but only 6 on frame for Ogden, and only 2 shots, none on frame for Morgan here in the half. 5 minutes left.
Ball rolls back to Blackford. She'll scoop it up. Nas with a big header there. Robinson plays that all the way back. Tigers look to reset here. Good move there. Get some open space. Robinson now has the ball, looks at the goal, takes that shot. Do you count that as a save, Mike? Looked like it wasn't going to be on frame, but it was a shot.
Yep. Like I said, I only have 10 shots and 6 on frame, so.
Turner sends that deep, won by the Tigers, and it's going to go right here in the middle to Gray. She's got space and time, looking in the middle for Peregrina. That would have been a spectacular play had she been able to pull that off.
Yeah, they're calling her offsides though.
She did look like she was in behind the line just a little bit. It was close. Turner will survey the field here and decide what to do on this free kick. She'll just play it softly to tune. Wardell, great position there, and shields off that defender. Thomas will go outside to Burton.
Oh.
Tigers win that ball from Charlton. Callista plays it up to Gray. Heavy touch there, but Gray works back to win it. And then Jones on the pressure. Callista just shields it, so it goes out. Good play by Callista there, not to let Jones get around her to get that ball.
Looks like Pulley's going to come back in.
Lacey Paul back in for the Trojans. Ball played up to Pulley. She holds it up, gives it to Gray, who makes a nice pass. Oh, it's through. An opportunity.
And
just wide. Wow.
I think the fans wanted a foul there, but just wide.
Great run by Weston. She wins that ball, pops up to her feet. Turner comes out to make the save. Did a good job not to hit her and take her out and commit the foul. I thought the Trojan defender needed to poke that ball away, but gives Weston the chance to shoot it, and just wide. Trojans still on the defensive end here, though, and the Tigers applying pressure. Another through ball. It's going to go out for a corner. This will be the third corner for the Tigers. This is kind of the danger time for the Trojans, Mike.
Right.
2 minutes to go here in this first half, and you've been on defense quite a bit. You don't want to give up one right here, right?
No, definitely not going into the half with 2 minutes remaining here in the first half.
Tigers like to play these short balls, but it looks like they're going to play the long one this time.
Ball's in.
Backside, it's there, and it's in.
Got tied up in traffic there. I can't tell.
Ball was bouncing around, but it ends up on that back pole right at the feet of, we'll find out here.
That was Pulley that tapped it in, and
that's Robinson, I believe. Robinson there on the backside has that goal. Good positioning by her, just waiting for something to happen, right? And that ball just bounces right to her.
Yeah, in the right position.
Just needed a little more urgency on that clear by the Trojans. If a ball's bouncing around in your box, get a foot on it, right?
Get it out any way you can.
But Tigers take advantage of it. Just like we said, you don't want that to happen with only 2 minutes to go, but an opportunity on that set piece, and here the Tigers come again. Another ball through, but this will go right to Turner. Tigers win the ball there. Gray up to Pulley, try to go back to her. But Nas with some great defense there wins that ball. And also wins the free kick. Kendall looks to play it quick, but now we'll call for space.
The fifth foul by the Tigers. .27 seconds left.
You got to get this and send it in quick. If I was Miller, I would have wanted to try to win that ball, not let it go out, but she'll take the throw. Wadsworth plays it long, but it could be trouble here. And it's going to actually bounce wide, and that'll be the end of the first half, Mike.
40 minutes down, 40 minutes to go.
Now, if you're the Trojans, you're playing from behind. This is the first goal that you've given up all tournament long. 1-0. Now you've got to try to create a little bit more offense here, Mike. They've been playing a lot of defense. Ogden's had the majority of the possession here. What is what's available for the Trojans? What do they need to do to try to generate some of that offense?
Well, I just think they need the support coming up from the back. Like I said, I think they're giving up too much field. You got to be a little bit more aggressive, I think, in this half, and get those defenders up to help support your attack. But
if you're Ogden, you're pleased with the score right now and the result.
Yeah.
You've controlled the game. You've played what you wanted to. There really haven't been any opportunities to speak of for the Trojans yet. Hopefully, here at this halftime, they can come up with something to try to make a difference there. But great first half for the Tigers.
Yeah, great first half. Like I said, they've had 10 shots, six on frame. They got one in. Maya Turner's had a good game. She's had 5 saves in that first half, and only 2 shots for the Trojans, but no threatening shots. They weren't even on frame.
Right.
So,
yep. Did have the one corner opportunity, but nothing came of that. So we'll look to see how it goes here in the second half. But right now, your Ogden Tigers leading 1-0 over the Morgan Trojans. You're watching KSLSports.com and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
Hi, I'm Barrett Hilton with TeamHive.live, where we've created a locally run video streaming platform for Utah schools. On our website, you're not going to wade through a bunch of unrelated content. You bring up TeamHive.live and you're just going to find a lot of high school sports and events. We've created tools that make it super easy for you to create events and stream to our site. And if you ever need help with anything, you can give me a call. So I want to invite your school to join the team. If you're a Utah high school, you can stream live on TeamHive. That's TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
Any Hour Services has a team of technicians that can take care of any plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning needs you might have around your house. Got a drain that's clogged? Call Any Hour Services. Need a ceiling fan installed? Call Any Hour Services. Can't get the heat to come on? Call Any Hour Services. Maintenance, repair, or install, any job, any size, Any Hour Services. Mention this ad and take $50 off your next visit. Call Any Hour Services or schedule online at anyhour.com. No one helps more homeowners than Any Hour Services.
I'm a pretty calm, cool, and collective guy, but... Sorry, what's your name? Yeah, Evan. Hi, Evan. Yeah, we have no internet. Nothing. I don't know. It just stopped working.
The internet is down.
I know, I'm on the phone. No, that was my wife.
I can't get online again.
Yeah, I'm talking to Evan. No, my daughter, my wife. Okay, can you guys not talk? Sorry. Yes, we have white. Yes, the white boxes. I see one. They got horns on them.
It's the one with the horns.
Yes, I see one. We have 11 of those.
I was on the phone and I got disconnected.
Okay, it's not about you. We switched our broadband service provider. Like Devin put in 11, Evan. How are we supposed to know which one's 7 and which one?
I thought it was Devin.
Who's Devin?
I got no service. Honey, you're blocking.
You can't stand there. You're blocking it. Don't block it. And the best part, I never have to speak to Evan or Devin ever again.
I think this one's 11.
11? We're not looking for 11. No, are we looking for 7, Evan, or 11? We have 2 next to each other. That's bad. 2 white boxes. Evan? Evan?
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs. Just complete an application on your phone or computer, or stop by any branch.
This school year will be different.
This year, I'll do my assignments on time.
I will listen to my teacher.
I solemnly swear.
I won't eat any glue.
I'll do my homework every night.
Every night.
Research? No problem. School? I got this.
This year will be different. Visit Centricom.com to power your education with the best internet experience. Everyone succeeds with School to the Power of Centricom.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
Centricom believes the service relationship continues long after installation, and we're available to support you every step of the way. That's why if there is a problem with our equipment, a service visit from us means no cost to you. We know the value of a satisfied customer. So if you refer us to a friend, we'll take care of them and you'll get 1 month of service free. We promise to make your experience the best it can be. Centricom, keeping you connected.
Feeling hurt? Uncomfortable standing, walking, or running? Salt Lake Running Company offers free custom shoe fittings. With an assortment of functional footwear and inserts, we've got solutions to help you have your best workout, work day, or work escape. For over 25 years, SLRC's award-winning customer service has helped people find the perfect personalized fit that keeps them comfortably moving. Visit us at one of our locations along the Wasatch Front or shop online at slrc.com today.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
All righty, welcome back in. We're just coming to the end of halftime here between the Morgan Trojans and the Ogden High Tigers. Score right now 1-0. Ogden got a late goal there in the first period, Mike, off of a corner kick. Ball bounced around in the box there for a minute, and Robinson punches it in for Ogden to give them the 1-0 lead.
Yeah, tough break for the Trojans there. They played pretty good defense with the Tigers, who were on the attack, obviously, all half. But Robinson was in the right place at the right time. Pulley punched it in there and bounced around, and she
positioned herself right there on the back pole, just waiting for something like that to happen.
Yep.
Not a lot of shots for the Trojans in that first half. Quite a few for the Tigers.
Yep.
Turner has 5, 6, 7 saves, something like that.
5 saves. She's done a good job. Right at the beginning, she had to come off her line and had a great save and went out for another one, missed it, and then the defender did a good job of getting in the way of Ogden, and that, I don't know if you remember that play, but it just went wide. So Morgan will kick off here to start this second half.
Yeah, looking to generate some offense here. Tigers really controlled that ball well. A lot of the possession there in the first half and had a lot of through balls and some good opportunities. Trojans will look to try to have some of their own this half. Nevaeh goes outside to Gray. She'll run that down. Looks to make a move on Burton. She'll just contain.
Cadence is going to come in and say no.
Oh, great hill pass there.
Nice hill pass
by Gray. Finds Nevaeh.
Gray's a little shifty there. She's done a great job to get that ball and take the shot.
Great shot, and the follow off the pole.
Off the post.
And another shot. Saved by Miller.
Gosh, what a sequence there.
Wow.
Great save by
Turner with 2 saves, and then Miller with a save.
Yeah.
Tough shot there because that's that mid-range shot where you don't know if it's going to bounce. Turner's there on it. But then Larson right there for the follow goes off the pole. Then another follow off of Turner's hands, luckily to Miller's feet where she clears. And now we're going to have a free kick here for the Tigers.
First foul by the Lady Trojans.
Not the way the Trojans want to start this second half.
No. Nice ball, nice flick.
Yeah, good flick on there. Turner clears it up. Wadsworth comes in and wins it back right to Pulley. Oh, what a chip
nice
there by
ball.
Gray. And it's a finish for Pulley.
Wow.
Huge shot.
That was a nice ball by Gray to get it up to Pulley, and she just has that powerful left foot right on frame.
A lot of times that ball might be played too long or too hard, but Gray just with some great touch, a left-footed shot right through the hands of Turner brings your score 2-0 for the Tigers.
Yeah, quick strike there by Ogden. Just 2 minutes into the second half, excuse me.
Well, now if you're the Trojans, you got to go. You got to push.
Yeah, you got to go.
Like you said in our first half commentary, Mike, all the games had been tight in that first half that the Trojans and the Tigers had played, but Tigers pulled ahead and pulled away in the second half of both of those games.
Yep.
Ended up winning 5-1 and 4-1.
Yep.
Now the Trojans find themselves down 2-0 here. And looking for a third. Huge play there by Macy Burton on the backside. Larson plays in a great ball, looking for Peregrina, and Macy's just there to stuff that out, but concedes the corner for the Tigers. They had 3 corners in the first half. This will be their first of the second. Trojans only had 1.
They go with that short pass again.
Do the short ball, play it in. And it's there. Ooh. Another good opportunity, and the ball bouncing around in the box again. Paul has one-on-one here with Callista. She'll hold it up. Looking for somebody, but that ball's behind Charlton. Howard wins it for the Tigers. All alone outside is Gray, and Nevaeh finds her. Tries to chip that near pole. It'll go out for a goal kick for the Trojans.
Yeah, Gray wide open on this side, and
yeah, no one was with her.
Just the Trojans got lost there a little bit, but
good little win there by Peterson to get that ball. Be a Trojan throw. Thomas wins that ball. Great win by her to win that, but it is taken back by the Tigers. Wilson will play it back. Cherry looks to reset for the Tigers.
This is where Ogden will be patient and just work that attack from.
Yeah, well, you're 2-0 lead. You're not in a hurry for sure. And you'll just try to build out of the back and make something happen. We're going to get a handball there on Burton.
I think unintentional, just going for the ball.
Was, yeah.
Just hand by her side, yeah.
Hand wasn't extended, but it did drop right to her feet, so got to make that call. This is an area where Nevaeh is dangerous from.
She can hit from here easy.
Oh, yeah. This is within her distance where she can have some great bend on this ball. Trojans are going to have a wall here, trying to take away that near pole.
You think she'll take the shot, or do you think she'll...
I think she's going to take this shot.
Yeah, well within her
Trojans
range.
are holding their line at the top of the box.
There is the shot.
And safely to Turner. She handles it. When Maya gets both hands on that ball, she's really pretty good at holding on to it.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't have a lot of second chance opportunities. Ball played through for Peterson, but stolen away by Callista. Challenge there by Burton, but ref says advantage, play on. Gray has the ball.
That was a big collusion there.
Gray and Pulley going against a host of Trojans. Oh, what a shot!
Wow.
What a shot! Gray sends it in right on the back pole, side net.
This bending.
And it was only Pulley and Gray up top for the Tigers.
That shot was bending away from the keeper to that
Just
back
gave
post.
her too much space, and she takes the left-footed shot, and what a great shot. That was awesome. Wow. Curved that in perfect right over the outstretched arm of Turner.
Yeah, that's Gray's 16th or 17th goal.
She looked up and saw that Trojans were giving her plenty of room, plenty of space.
Why not?
10 yards outside the box, no problem for her.
Yep.
3-0 now.
Yeah, Morgan has their work cut out for him now, for sure. Here with 2.5 minutes left in the game.
We talked about it, too. The Trojans don't have a real deep team this year, so first half they were awesome in most games and sometimes wear down a little bit. Hopefully that's not the case here today, but it seems like it is a little bit so far. Tigers have just not let up on their offensive pressure, and Trojans haven't really been able to mount much of an attack here this game yet. But here's an opportunity right now. Tigers will hold their line at the top of the box, and Burton looks to send this in. She puts it on frame, and it's in! Great shot! Just off of Blackford's hands and into the net.
Macy Burton from distance.
That was distance for sure, and you got to give yourself a chance, right? And that's what she does. She puts it on frame, coming down, and it looked like Blackford was all over it, but it just goes through her hands and right in the back corner.
Maybe that'll give a little spark to the Lady Trojans here.
Well, that's kind of what you need, right,
exactly.
Mike? Is you got to take some chances, take some opportunities, make something happen.
Right.
There it is. Nice shot by...
It was a beautiful shot by Burton.
Macy Burton.
Ogden right back at it. Pulley in the corner, cross.
Stopped by Turner.
Great position by Nevaeh there. If Turner didn't get a hand on that ball, that was another goal. Great save.
Miller looks to push the ball ahead for the Trojans, trying to find Charlton. Goes to Lacey Paul. Nice little quick spin move there. She'll try to send one through. She slots it in there, but Peterson just not able to get to that ball. Blackford will reset for Ogden.
Again, I think Morgan's got to send a couple more players up. They had 5 on 7 there.
Got to have an attack.
And 4 were back, so.
You might give up a counterattack, but you got to. Oh, here's another great run by Gray on the outside.
Splits those defenders.
Wow, what
nice
a save. Huge save by Turner. And it looks like Kenzie Kendall clears that off the line to only concede the throw-in.
That's a great serve by Turner. Gray splits those defenders.
I can't believe she got that.
She comes up, cuts the angle off a little bit, and gets a hand on it.
That's an unbelievable save by Maya Turner. Paul wins that throw-in for the Trojans. Burton, long throw over to Wardell. Look at that play by Robinson. Good play just to ride Cadence and not let her get a free touch on that ball.
But there you got 4 on 8.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at this picture, camera's not on it right now at the moment, but you only have 3 attacking players for the Trojans. And you've got 7.
Plus the keep.
Plus the keep for the Tigers. Looks like Noss is checking out of the game here.
I think
maybe a bloody nose or something.
Yeah, might have got a ball in the nose or elbow. Push there.
You're going to get that call. Another free kick. Well, Burton did it from the left side. How about the right?
This one a little bit further out, but why not?
We'll have a little wall here by Ogden. They'll hold the line at the top of the box again. This one a little further out, so she doesn't put it in. There's a ball bouncing. Had an opportunity for the Trojans there. Late challenge there by Charlton. She's going to pick up a yellow card for that.
Oh, she gets a card.
She does. Late on that challenge and did not play the ball.
First yellow card of the
Brings
match.
up the chance of "you can't do that," my favorite cheer, not.
Noss will be coming back in.
That was Cherry that took that hard foul there by Charlton. Noss is back.
Well, they might not have been happy with the one that Paul took just on that throw-in, but
if you're Charlton, maybe you don't want to have that much contact, but taking a foul in that spot isn't necessarily a bad decision. You don't want the yellow card, and you don't want to have as much contact as she had, but if you can stop that counterattack right there, still on your offensive third of the field, that's a good decision as far as the foul goes, but there's a late challenge there by Wardell on Gray that's going to be another free kick.
That'll be their third foul of the game.
About here and in, you don't want those fouls.
Right. Yeah, I don't mind the aggressiveness, but
this might still be a little far out for a shot, but that doesn't mean the Tigers won't play this ball in to a dangerous opportunity.
Yeah, I'm sure they have something planned on this set piece. And
if I'm Turner, I'm probably going to play this a little bit off of my line just to cut down that distance between my line and the goal. I don't think it's going to be a super hard shot from there.
Nice ball in.
Great ball and a good run there onto the ball by the Tigers. It'll be a goal kick. Wadsworth will hit that out.
You know, just noticing Turner, the keeper from Morgan, is maybe getting a little sun in her eyes there.
I think she's getting a lot of sun in her eyes right now.
Maybe could have played into that goal by Gray.
Yeah, for sure. Especially when it's bending away from you. But I don't know if the sun played into that or not, Mike.
Oh, all I know is
that was a great shot by Gray. Nevaeh with a little volley side pass there.
Gray with a little hit.
Yeah,
but
a little shove there, but wins the throw-in for the Tigers.
You know, these schools are only separated by, what do we say, 23 miles?
23 miles between the Tigers and the Trojans.
Some of these girls play together, but no love lost between these teams.
When you're playing each other, yeah, you want to be competitive, and you're playing to win. Yeah, you might be a teammate later on, but today you are not.
That's right.
Ball goes out to Jones here for the Trojans. No one to pass to, Mike, right?
No.
I mean, you've got 4 Tigers there and no Trojans. We're going to need some of these diagonal runs by the Trojans, too, to come to that ball. And no call there on that contact. Fancy footwork there by Gray. Gives another opportunity here.
Another right.
She'll send
another
it
left
just
foot.
Over the crossbar.
Another nice ball on frame. She loves that left foot.
Well, that's the crazy thing, too, is she's got a great right, too, but that left is dangerous. She'll check out of the game, and Buse will check in for her. Buse had a couple of goals in their win over
on Friday.
Juan Diego.
Or Thursday. Excuse me.
Good attempt at a square pass there for Wardell, but just couldn't get to it in time. Larson fires a shot there against the Trojans from the right-hand side over the bar.
Just a lot of opportunities for Ogden here. Shots on goal.
Turner up to Burton.
Again, those defenders need to come up and support. They're not even coming up to shorten that field.
You're giving the Tigers a lot of space there to even come back into. Weston will take that space and push up against the back line for the
You understand
Trojans.
why they want to do it, because Ogden's so good, but you're in a situation where you've got to start to attack.
Good win there by Thomas, but then gives it right back to the Tigers. nice footwork there by Nevaeh.
Here comes an overlap.
Wilson will switch the field, send over to Larson. She wins it. Up top to Weston. Good turn there by Nevaeh, and we're going to get another foul on the Trojans.
Yeah, just great ball movement there.
Burton says, I didn't hit her, and the ref says, you got her on the ankle.
Yeah.
I didn't see the replay there to see how hard of a foul that was or if it was, but
here it is right here.
Regardless, it looked like a late challenge, and she does, she clips her. She hits her there on the foot. Definitely a foul. Now, this is straight on, Mike. This is where Nevaeh is certainly dangerous from.
Does she put it on frame, that upper corner, just wide.
Just wide.
Is that Wadsworth checking in?
Yes, it looks like Robinson will go out. Robinson got the goal scoring started for the Tigers with that first one in the bottom part of the first half. Good play there by Macy Miller. Just smashes that attempted cross, does not let it through.
I like the pressure there.
Yeah, Paul coming back and playing tough right there, along with Wardell and Thomas. Ball played long by Ogden. Larson has it.
And that'll be giving him a corner kick.
Be a corner. Second one of the second half. If you are only going to have two up for the Trojans, Mike, you've got to hold that ball up a little bit and have some runs and do the work of the give and go. We can't just kick it and try to run onto it. Trojans will clear that out, but it's going to go out of bounds for an Ogden throw. Wadsworth a little short on that pass, but they'll retain possession out of bounds off of Wardell. Another throw. And then another throw.
Just working their way up the field.
Working their way down.
And one more.
That one looks like it's going to go the Trojans' way this time. Oh, no.
No, ref says it's off.
Still says it's Ogden. I thought that was going to be off of Larson, but she must have just shielded that long enough that. And another one for Ogden. About halfway through this second half, Mike. Score 3-1.
There's Larson.
Good step over there by Larson from that challenge of Noss. That shot will go wide. Goal kick for the Trojans.
Nice ball placement there by Larson. Just behind a couple of the players.
They're not. That's the one thing I've seen about the Tigers that are super well disciplined. They know that they're not going to try to send that ball front pole, back pole. They're going to make that pass, and they're trying to look for a teammate because they know that a teammate's going to make that run without the ball coming to the 6-yard box, or to the spot, and they're looking to have that be a great shot going in off of that pass. Here's a chance for the Trojans, but denied there by number 23, Wilson. Trojan throw. And maybe that's why Ogden runs so hard, is because they know that that pass is going to be there, and a chance for a goal is going to be there also.
Right.
Larson plays the long ball just to clear it out. Kendall plays back to Turner. Now the Trojans looking to build something here out of the back. Burton with the ball, but 1-on-3 doesn't work so well. Callista comes up with it. Good passing there by Ogden, just controlling the ball patient there. And a good shielding of the ball there, too. Like the hustle there from Lacey Paul, though. I mean, she's coming in trying to win that ball. She wants an opportunity.
She does.
Tigers haven't really given up very many opportunities to the Trojans at all, but really none for Lacey today. I mean,
right.
She's got 28 goals on the year, which is certainly awesome, but want to give her some chances, some opportunities today. Burton will have this. Oh, trying to make a turn there, but we'll have to reset.
Going all the way back.
Tigers knowing that the clock's running down, so go ahead and pass it around right there in front of your goal, right? Lacey's certainly hustling and working. Just can't find her yet. Wadsworth with the ball for the Tigers. She'll play a nice ball in. Coming off her line is Turner. Weston with the shot will go wide.
Little collusion there between Turner and Weston.
Yeah, I don't know if we've got the replay on this one, but looked like it just a good play by both of them. Turner trying to get the ball, and Weston makes the touch. Yeah. Weston's follow through just takes her into Turner, but Turner didn't take her out.
Yeah.
Wilson with the ball here, tries to make a couple of Trojans miss. Will go out of bounds for a Trojan throw off of Callista. Thomas's pass intercepted there by the Tigers, but she wins it back. Great play by Wilson to intercept that ball from Macy, Mike. That's just kind of the way it's gone so far for the Trojans.
Need a little urgency here by the Trojans.
Noss will win it back for him. Burton tries to play it ahead, looking for Paul, but Lacey was coming to the side rather than the middle. Gray will run onto that.
Yeah, Gray's fast.
That's a lot of times you look at that and you think, oh, that ball's going to go out of bounds, but not with Gray there. She's going to run it down. Offsides.
Offsides. Tried that give and go, but.
Yeah, I just forgot that Trojans move up there to play the ball and pull her offsides.
We're under 15 minutes now.
Good win there by Macy Miller to come over and win that ball. Pulley up front here. Ball poked away by the Trojans. Burton will come back and win that. Noss will play it ahead. Oh, ball kept in there by Peterson, but just bounces out. Trotter checking in for Wilson. Did you see any subs for the Trojans there, Mike?
I did not.
Good deep run there by the Tigers.
Quick throw by Pulley.
Be another Tiger throw.
There'll be a no rush to take this.
As you should be. You should take your time. Walk slowly to the ball. Attempted cross blocked there by the Trojans. Nevaeh holds it, but it's stolen away there. I think that was Cadence Wardell, wasn't it?
Yep.
Pulley here in the center, taken away by Macy Burton. Oh, good job by Paul there to win that ball. She is fouled by Callista.
That is the 8th foul on the Tigers.
Burton plays it long, and Callista wins it for the Tigers. Thomas tracking back here to get the ball.
Gray all over.
Gray puts the pressure on. Be a Trojan throw. Tigers content just to pass it around here. Wadsworth with the ball in midfield. Jones with the ball for the Trojans. She'll play a through ball. That's going to go too far, and Blackford will pick it up for the Tigers and reset here. Trotter looks to play it ahead. Plays it into space for Gray, and she will run it down. Tune with the defense here. And that's going to be a throw.
A throw. Gray takes out the flag.
Yeah. Great camera work here by Chloe from North St. Pete. You see that? She gets it right down in the corner. Claire, sorry. We got to give her a shout out. She's been doing awesome today.
She has.
A good turn there by Ogden. Sends the ball in, but it's going to go out for a goal kick. Oh, nope. We're going to call it a corner.
Another corner.
This will be their third of the second half. They'll play it short this time. Play the two-man game here. Thomas looks to clear, but it's held in by Gray. Out of bounds, Tiger throw.
And Nevaeh is saying, slow down.
Right, she's like, there's no hurry here. Macy Burton pokes that out, be another throw. Trotter will take it. And another throw. Dangerous spot here for the Trojans, but they do get a clear, but Trotter sends the ball over. Looks like Wadsworth will gather that up, reset, go back to Howard. Robinson and Wadsworth just content to pass it back and forth, but it goes out of bounds. Great ball, looking for Gray. Thomas there for the defense.
Gray's looking for that hat trick.
Yeah.
Ryan, again, we're here at America First Field, beautiful setting, Homo Real, Salt Lake, and this broadcast is brought to you by KSLSports.com, TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom. Appreciate them.
Yeah, they've done all of the soccer games, and if you enjoy watching them on these broadcasts, you want to thank them for sure.
Things have kind of settled down here in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, the Tigers are just trying to take the air out of the game, right? Which is what you should be doing when you're up 2 goals late in a game. So they're just trying to, they're not necessarily pushing, but they're going to take their time on everything.
Yeah.
If an opportunity comes, you'll take it, but right now it's more about just, okay, if we can keep the ball here in the middle of the field or on your half, we're going to do that. Toon will pass it up. But again, the Tigers right there. Throw for the Trojans. Wardell sends the ball across, looking for Paul. She tries to put a head on it. Charlton was there on the backside, making a good run, but the Tigers, again, win the ball. Oh, Wardell will keep it in. Finds Paul up top. Nice one-touch to Peterson. Outside to, I think that's Jones. And we're going to have...
is that a foul?
A foul or a throw, one of the two. We'll see here.
Oh, it will be
Looks
a foul.
like a foul. Time winding down here, Mike. If you're the Trojans, you got to push, and if you're the Tigers, just keep doing what you're doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Possess the ball. If there's an opportunity there, take it.
Yeah, I mean, really push the ball. I mean, crazier things have happened, right? Yesterday, the Trojans scored within 25 seconds.
Yeah,
I mean,
so it
things
can
happen.
It can for sure happen, but you got to create some opportunities.
The clock will stop here on substitutions by Ogden.
I think Ryan Robinson, the coach there of Ogden, just giving a highlight to some of his seniors, pulling them out. Probably will do that one by one here over the next couple of minutes. Oh, Ruth Larson there.
She is just...
She's still playing.
It was called for a foul there, though, against Toon.
Your goals for Ogden today, one by Robinson, one by Poley, and one by Gray. Gray also has an assist. Your goal for the Trojans, Macy Burton off of a free kick. Here's another free kick for the Trojans. Macy Burton will step over it. Play it short to Nas. They'll pass back and forth. Ball in by Burton, but it's going to be too long out of bounds for a goal kick here for the Tigers. Blackford surveils the field. We'll play it short. I think that's Cherry right there, Mike. Plays it up to Larson. Robinson will play a nice ball through to Larson. She'll run onto this. Toon with the late challenge gets it, and it will go out for an Ogden throw. Good play by Toon. If she doesn't get that ball, another great opportunity could be had for the Tigers.
Yeah, nice clean play there by Toon. And
good challenge. Saves an opportunity.
And we'll have a goal kick.
Down to 1:30 here. Nice flick on there by Wardell.
And we'll have a handball.
Handball. Cherry plays that ball long ahead, but it's won by Macy Miller.
Here we are, 1 minute remaining.
Oh, good ball up to Gray. She's got it in some space. Stopped by the Trojans, but oh, look at this. Nevaeh pops right out to her. Smartly just kind of dribbles to the corner. Buying time here.
We have a Morgan player down.
We'll stop the clock, and that's Macy Miller for the Trojans.
Yeah, Gray hit both Morgan players and hit Miller pretty good.
Ogden fans saying that they've won the game, which they are about to. for sure. Unless you can get 2 goals in less than 48 seconds.
That's pretty tough.
We had 21 and 25 yesterday on Thursday, but not sure you can pull off 2 in 48. This will be another good state championship here for the Tigers. Didn't get one last year, but did the year before.
A big battle over there in the corner still going on. Tigers just trying to waste some time, and they come out with it.
Ruth just pulls it back and still maintains possession.
They're still there. Still in play.
Yep.
Smart by the Tigers. 20 seconds here.
Be a throw in for them.
It'll be a nice season for the Tigers, like you say. They'll end up, they're 10-0 in region and 4-0 here in the tournament.
Yeah, they make it to the finals again, and the Trojans make it there. Both teams have had a lot of success lately, but the Tigers are going to go home with another state title. Congratulations, Ogden High.
That'll do it.
That is your 3A championship game, won by the Ogden Tigers 3-1. Congratulations to them. Morgan Trojans will be your runner-up.
Great season by Morgan, though, as well. I mean,
oh, for
only
sure.
2 losses in region to the Tigers, a 3rd loss.
You just ran into a team 3 times that was a great team. I
Yep.
mean, I've watched the Tigers play a couple of times this year and been super impressed with how they've played. I love the Trojans fight. They didn't give up. They kept trying. But unfortunately for them, it's just going to be a little bit short this year.
Yeah.
Excellent match to watch here at a beautiful stadium. You'll get to see some replays here after the game. But we want to thank you for joining us on this broadcast. Brought to you by KSLSports.com and powered by TeamHive.live and Centricom. So thank you very much. For Mike Despain, I'm Ryan Turner. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Enjoy these last moments and join in the celebration with the Ogden Tigers.